Hello and welcome back to Rimworld. And welcome back to the destruction of this world that already looks pretty destroyed, I'll be honest with you. But we're going to destroy it even further as soon as we get ourselves up and running, because we're still working on research. I let a little bit of time pass, but not much. We're about halfway done with batteries or so, and then we can move on with other things. I want to make another zone for storage. Right there should be good. And this is just going to be hold slag chunks. Because I do want them to kind of clean up the slag chunks around here. And since we do have the electric smelter, we're going to be using that to get more steel when we need it. For now, however, we are just waiting on a little bit of research. Once we get batteries done, I think that I might switch it over to hydroponics. And I might build another one of these rooms. Because I think I was thinking about this last time. It's been a bit of time since the last video, so brain not working so well. But I was looking at this, and this room is actually not too bad for the sun lamps. It's not perfect. It's definitely not perfect, but it's not bad. I mean, I couldn't necessarily get one. Oh, I was waiting for that to come up. So we'll get back to sun lamps in a minute. What are we going to call this place? Well, we are being sent here to reclaim this planet, so we're going to be Reclamation Team 7. Officially. Unofficially, this settlement is going to be the Green Seed. And we shall spread the greenness across the world. Of course, we're going to have to leave it eventually. That's just a matter of things that are going to happen. But for now, we'll enjoy being what we can be. Anyway, as I was saying, I was thinking that this room is actually pretty well set up for hydroponics. Because it's an odd number, which means that I can make sure that the sun lamps are centralized. And if I was to put one just in the center, there's not enough room for 4 of them to go across here. Although I could move some walls just to make that work. We'll investigate that when the time comes. There is the chance that we could simply broaden this room out. Actually, I like that idea. We'd have a hard time broadening it this way because of the wind turbines. But we could move them as well. We can just slide them over a little bit. It's a bit cheaty, but we can do it. Move that one over there. Slide this one over here. And now we're completely out of power. That's okay, though. We just need to tie that back in. And actually, these power conduits can just move. Just like that. See, why make things difficult? Alright, so now we're perfectly set up for whenever we do get the hydroponics online. Till then, we're just waiting for research, which they are adamant about. And it's actually pretty good because they're leveling up their intellectual pretty quickly. They started off with nothing at all. So the fact that they're getting some intellectual progress, very good. Anyway, I'll catch up with you when something bigger happens. Alright, and we have batteries finished. That didn't take too long. Alright, so let's go back down here, and if we're going to run hydroponics, we're going to need more power during the day. So solar panels are going to be a must. Because sun lamps take a lot of juice. And I also think that we're going to go ahead and get started on broadening this room for it. So we're going to go ahead and move these walls out. Or we could get raided. You know, that works too. That's always an option. Alright. Time to go to work. Now, this is one of the things that I'm really worried about. Thankfully, it's just a person with an axe. But these robots have no shooting skill at all. None. Oh, wait, you have a 1, so that's good. And they damage like a Fabergé egg. I mean, one hit and they just start losing limbs. So if they get any closer to us, we're in danger. If they actually manage to hit us, it's bad. Come on, don't let them hit you. Just start moving. Alright, well, we took a hit. How bad? Just a crack. Okay. Thank God for that. Alright, well, get back to work then. Get back to repairs, actually. Harper, if you wouldn't mind. I know neither of you is any good at this whole medical thing, but as long as you can get it fixed. Oh, and by the way, no bed rest. You're robots. If we can never get Mark out, Mark can have bed rest. But robots? No bed rest. Alright, bottom wall's done. Let's go ahead and remove this inner wall. Very good. So now it's ready for hydroponics when we get to that point. I'm going to go ahead and change up the wiring. Let's get this room completely wired in. And then we can remove this cabling. And we'll get a little bit of steel back from that, but not much. You almost never get steel back from cabling. It's just one of those things it is. And then we're going to need some batteries. Before we do batteries, however, I think I want to add another room on here. And I'm thinking it'll be right here. Not that it really matters. I mean, one room's as good as another. But I think I want this room. Yeah, I want this room. And I think that I'm going to put my doors here. So there we go. We'll get that built up. We'll get this stuff moved over here. We'll get everything moved over, actually. We'll get this walled in next. We'll let them get the research done for the solar panels, and then we'll convert this room. And there shouldn't be too much more that we need to do with it. It's 70 degrees outside. Well, almost 80. In fact, now it is 80. So I don't really need to worry about any kind of temperature control, really. Everything around here is pretty mild. Alright, and now that they've got that done, let's get a couple of batteries built. I mean, we got the research. It's time to use it. Let's put one battery there, one battery there. And then we're going to go ahead and wire this in. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and start moving these. So we're going to reinstall this into here. There we go. We can re-expand that zone. And now, assuming we can get the wind turbines to spin up. Blocked by roof. Oh, right, because wind turbines get a little bit buggy when you move them. It's fine. It'll be better on the next restart. Till then, we'll just have to run off of the one turbine. And some battery power. And the battery power should not be much of an issue once we catch up on the battery power. Which is going to take a minute. So I want to move some of this stuff into this room. I'm going to put that right there. And then these lights can move into here. And that'll give this room a nice ambiance. This has been home decor on the Rim. Actually, this isn't bad. So they're going to finish up by making a little bit more steel. That's good. I'll go ahead and just fill in that zone, even though that zone's going to disappear at some point. He's going to go ahead and recharge. And I love the whole reason that, or the way they just recharge and then get back to work. They don't sleep nearly as much as even somebody who is a quick sleeper. And once I can get charging stations, we don't even need these beds anymore. We'll switch these over to medical, and a charging station literally just takes up one space. Now you need to have all the spaces around it open, so you call it a 3x3 block. But it's faster than the charging beds. It'll do 8 androids at once, and we'll probably need several of them by the time this series is over. Alright, so he's just going to keep smelting steel until that's maxed out, and it is maxed out now, so we're good. So now they're back to research, and now we just wait. So, I'll catch up with you in a minute. Okay, and now we have solar panels. One more step towards actually getting to wake up our human. So let's go ahead and get hydroponics going. And in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and get a couple of these solar panels installed. Let's put one there, one there. That should be sufficient for a grow light, or sun lamp, or whatever it's called. You know what it's called. You know what the thing. And we may as well go ahead and wall this in, so that nothing bad happens to all my power generation. Because, you know, it could happen. I'll go ahead and put the doors out there. Actually, no, we won't. That would be dumb. We're not going to put the doors out there. Not quite that far. I want to have a pinwheel design for my big square corner room, so I'll put the doors there. Just like that. We'll let them get that construction done, and yeah, grow lamp takes like 3,000 power, which means that these should be more than sufficient during the day. And there's been an earthquake in the middle of the beach. Doesn't even bother us. Ooh, what's this? Compacted titanium. That's like Glittertech or Sparkling Worlds, I think. I'm not sure. I know that I don't know what to do with it right now. Long abandoned ship part? Let's go ahead and deconstruct that. Ship parts make me nervous. Too many bad memories of mechanoids. Okay, looks like this is done. So someone should go take that apart now. Yep, it's gone. We didn't even get anything out of it. That's just sad. You'd think that there would have been steel and components at least, but I guess not. Okay, and he's going to take care of our needs for steel, because we did pretty much run ourselves out of steel, but that's okay. There is plenty more on this map to be had. And now that we have that, I want to go ahead and see what I can do with this. So it looks like I can do one grow lamp there. And if I wanted to, I could do another one over here. But I think we only need the one. And there we go. So yeah, this takes 2,900 watts. Each one of these solar panels give me 1,700. So yeah, 2 solar panels, 1 sun lamp. That's perfect. Besides, we get to keep our symmetry here. A mad rat. Well, a mad rat can still be dangerous to us. Let's deal with it. Alright. You stepped on it. That's good. You stepped on its head. Okay. That also works. I mean, I guess I can live with that. You're going to continue your research while Sebastian... Sebarian? No. Yeah, Sebarian. Not Sebastian. Sebarian. Gotta remember that, because I keep looking at the name and I think Sebastian. I do not want to have that door propped open, however, so... let's just bring corpses in here. Thank you. No propping doors open. I thought I put a mod in here to keep people from doing that. Alright, how are we doing on steel? Still a lot left to be smelted down, but that's okay. We do still have these ship chunks out here. Those would be a good source of steel. There's 20 of them. And each one of them gives like 7 components, so that's a lot of components. It's like 140 components. It's a good source if we ever run out. And right now we have... wait, do we have any components? I don't see any components at all. We have no components. Okay, guess what? We're going to go and harvest ship chunks. How do you like that? Alright, harvest all the ship chunks. Researching is going to take a back seat for the moment, because, well, it's a machine colony without components. It's kind of a big deal. Oh yeah, so we got 8 out of that one. So we're going to get just a massive number of components. We should be set for a while. Oh, and there's all kinds of ruins down here, too. I completely forgot about these. So, lots of steel wall. We can definitely deconstruct those for more steel. Anima tree down here. Now, I'm going to use an anima tree to tap into the anima energies around the planet. I already know that I'm going to do that. The real question is, when am I going to start that? My original intention was that I was going to start the whole anima process when we got to our final location. However, it might be better to start the whole anima process here. Because while we're still doing all of our research and everything, we're going to be here. We're going to be in this spot for a long time. And I'll tell you what's going to happen. Androids don't travel well. You can make meals and everything for them, and you can caravan them like anything else. But I don't want to do that. I really don't want to be running on food. I want to be running on power. So we're going to travel across this world, and what I think we're going to end up doing is we're just going to, once we're done with this base, we're going to make transport pods, and we're just going to hop as far as a transport pod can take us, and then we'll make a new base. We'll terraform, we'll extract the resources, we'll build more transport pods, and then we will simply hop, and we will jump base to base to base across the world, which is still missing large, vast tracts of land. However, it's a very nice, pretty night sky. Anyway, that's going to be the way that we're going to be running this. Yeah, go away. So it might behoove me to go ahead and do some of my anima work down here. And we have an ancient danger? So we do. Surrounded by granite wall. Well, we definitely have to crack that open at some point. Not now, obviously, but at some point. Alright, so you guys are bringing in steel now, which means that you must have gone through and broken down all the ship chunks. However, steel is not going to go bad. So, if you would, 158 components. Please bring in all the components first. Rare thrumbos. Well, you're about to have a very bad time here because there's nothing to eat. Of course, you're going to have a good time because I'm not going to hunt you. Anti-mech rifles will work wonders against thrumbos, assuming, of course, that you can actually hit them. And despite how big they are, I do not have the confidence that my androids could actually hit them. Kind of a shame, because it would be good to have the meat on hand for whenever we wake Mark up. Either way, we'll make it work, one way or another. And I was thinking about Mark, and I'm thinking that I'm going to turn this room over here into the bedroom. Because we only need one. But I could go ahead and say that this is 9 across, so a 9 by 9 room. That makes it 7 by 7 on the inside. That is a nice big bedroom, perfectly fit for a servant of a grand architect AI. And a master of the anima. Well, he will be, someday. So, I like that idea. You know, once we actually get around to doing the research again. This is going to take some time. I'm going to let them go ahead and finish up. Oh, a quest available. We're not going to be doing a lot of quests. Shen and another desperate refugee are approaching. Well, I mean, I can't. I can't let you because you would starve. That's kind of the danger of having anyone join us right now. There's no food. I mean, if you were a robot, I could do that, but it doesn't tell me who you are or what you are. And I can't take that chance, unfortunately. We are up to 702 steel, though, so that's good. And it looks like all 702... Well, hold on. Oh, there's 882 on the map. So they're almost done bringing in all the steel. Right? Right? Right. Good. 792, so there's only about 100 steel left to bring in. And I guess I will let them finish up that and get back to research. I'll catch up with you when something else happens. Alright, well I was hoping we would get more research done. However, we're being attacked again. But it's only somebody with a knife. So I'm not too worried about it. And this time it's not raining outside. So we don't have to worry too much about the accuracy penalty we're going to take either. So let's get out here. And let's go hide behind this tree. Yes? Yes? Good enough, I guess. Alright, so all we really need is one good shot. But unfortunately, these guns take so long to wind up that we're only going to get one shot. And we missed it. Alright, time to book it. He's faster than we are. Correction, he was faster than we are. Come on. Kite him. Don't let him catch you. Keep running. I'll be so much happier when I can get some actual construction online of new androids. Wait, no, don't search and destroy. Go this way. That was bad. Just lead him around. Alright, that got him. Wow. It took 2 shots to the chest to stop you. You were tough. You're super tough. You see that each one of these shots does 22 damage. It looks like the only thing that actually stopped you was a hard shot. Although, well, that second round just kind of did everything for us. Alright, so they're going to go ahead and get a recharge. And they're going to get back to research as soon as that's done. And I think that this is probably going to be a good time to take a break. They're going to recover everything they can. I need to get a crematorium up and running at some point, too, just so I can dispose of all these corpses. They were never going to have any colonists to really protect or to inter in sarcophagi or anything. So one crematorium to just burn every single corpse would be great. And yeah, I think between games I might go ahead and get this planned out. I'm also thinking about turning this into kind of like a kitchen area. So we'll have the garden, we'll have the food, we'll have food storage, and we'll have probably a nutrient paste dispenser. And yeah, I think that's going to be good. So, I'm going to take a break. I'll come back here next time with more Rimworld. Till then, take care.